You just have to kind of do that, go that route. TikTok, it doesn't work as much, so you have to suggest a song and hope that I see the message. I have gotten the TikTok chat a little more visible for me on my end, so that's easy. Atlanta is easy. Atlanta is easy. I will say, first time flying out of Atlanta was stressful as all can be. Stressful as all can be for me. I had no clue what I was doing. I was shaking in my boots. It's the Podunk County Municipal Airport at midnight that are the rough ones. Why would that be because there's nobody servicing them really, or like what? Like what's the deal with that? And we are heading here, so let's. I would love to. Let's go nav, and let's do direct to Gurley. That or ATC forgets about you. Okay, yeah. See, that would be stressful for me. Oh, nice. I've done a thing here. Let's worry about what we got going on the plane here, huh? All right. So we should be correcting, and it looks like we are. Plane looks okay. I'll re-intercept. It'll re-intercept. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how we lost it the last time. Ooh, are these work? Oh, what? The wipers work? Nice. Nice. Baby. Floor lights on. Ho ho! It behaves in white needles, but it can get naughty in green needles. The wipers? What is a green needle? I assume white needles are just regular raindrops. What is a green needle? Wait, BTR? Or God forbid you have to do a full procedure turn in the Zoom. wait, wait, no. Okay, so Thunder. So here's the funny. Where are we turning? Are we just turning early? All right, I guess we'll let it do what it's doing. Um, talking about the navigation. White equals GPS. Green equals LOC. Localizer. Vers, IRL, LLS, etc. Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. White needles. So my friend, he landed at Baton Rouge the other day at night. It was his flight got in at 10 p.m. The ATIS had broken clouds at 500 feet, no 300 feet, 500 feet, overcast at 10,000 feet, and rain, thunderclouds, or thunderstorms, broken thunderstorms, and everything else in the area. The plane, I don't know who was flying that. I guess that would have been Friday. No, Thursday. It would have been Thursday night. So the pilot was coming down, but I mean, I'm making an assumption here. He broke the clouds at about 300 feet, like the ATA said. The clouds were at 300, and the runway was right there. I don't think he anticipated where he was on the runway. He ended up having to do a go round. That was some of the coolest things I've seen in my life. Okay, because like I I'll go and plane spot every once in a while, but like usually it's back when I'm back home, so they just land in the DC, or if they don't, like I'm catching them as they're coming in, not as they've already hit the runway. So watching the plane like kind of come in and then just like bounce, not bounce off, because it was probably like a 300, maybe 500 feet in the air at that point, and you just saw like the wheels go, the landing gear come back in, and the plane just nose up, and you heard the engines just scream. Where are we flying to? We are flying to Houston right now. We're flying IAH BR to Houston right now. We're in the CRJ, learning how to fly it. We've got Auto and Thunder Pilot, both pilots in real life, giving us the tricks here. You should do an international flight. We are not there yet. We are not there yet. we did do a flight in Europe, but we did not do an international flight. In flying K-Bird to KLAS. Ooh, I like that. We like that. We have our chart down in the bottom right there. What else? Like I said, we did just get the CRJ, so it looks nice. You should learn how to fly the 737 or A320 family. We'll have to add that. It'll really help you in flight sim. If you guys were here when we tried to fly, who was it? It was Captain Yash and Access HD. It was 2 a.m, and they spent an hour and a half with me trying to get that plane off the ground from being cold and dark to take off ready on the runway and then land in Houston. We ended up doing 2 go-arounds. We went Fort Worth to Houston. It took us, I think, an hour and 30 minutes to get on from blocks to blocks. It was crazy. Dang, I didn't know you like flight sim, Damien. No, so Ramo, we do have to do more European flights, but see, I'm kind of scared to do those on VATSIM because I hear mixed results. I did meet the ground controller from London. I think it was London Heathrow. The VATSIM controller for London Heathrow, and he kind of walked me through it a little bit. But otherwise, he's like, yeah, you don't really want to mess with these people too much. So once you get comfortable, then come over to Europe. So we're still getting comfortable. Philly, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. And Ramos, how I always tap in on his streams when he is live and or making his TikToks. But we do need to do more European flights. That is for sure, without a doubt. So right now we're at flight level 288. Actually, speed is approximately Mach 0.75, which is a little fast. We're a little over speed. We are just a little over speed. I guess maybe I shouldn't be hitting manual. I gotta hop off, but nice job. Keep at it. If you ever have a question, my DM's always open. I appreciate it. Thunder Pilot, I appreciate it. Your cruising 0.75 is actually slow, normally 0.77. And okay, all right. So we should get up to. We don't have a cruise indent though. And see, the problem with this is that you're okay. We'll go a little further. Is it speed brake? Spoiler level. We have a spoiler? Is this the spoiler? In the back? We can control this? I take it that's what this is. No, bad. Don't touch that. Okay. All right. See? See, that's all. You ain't got to tell me nothing else. You ain't got to tell me nothing else. CJ, what's going on, dog? You all right? You don't have to tell me nothing else. Oh, Lord. Water came out a little faster than I thought it was. All right, so we should be okay. Oh, all right. Yoke up, yoke down. But real talk though, I do need to get a yoke or a side stick or something, and then rudder pedals. I think that would do us a tremendous benefit. Okay, that would give us a tremendous benefit here. You have to. Okay, yeah. Yes, thank you. We're new to this. We're new to this. Um, we are limited on space. If you could see what we've got going on here, and I mean, I could take my camera and show you right now. It's hectic. We've got two mics, two PCs right here. The stream, like, see, let me just, how do I? Oh, you know what? That's actually not what I want to do. Let's do this, because nobody ever believes what this setup looks like until I show people. So everybody, stay calm. Okay, we're gonna get a really unflattering angle for a half second. Okay, it's gonna be a very unflattering angle for a half second. Okay, all right. See, this is the unflattering angle. All right, so here we go. So we have our simulator here. We have our key light simulator, our one monitor. This is the side with the stream on it right here, and then our desk has the microphone too. This is the microphone for VATSIM. We have our stream deck for our audio. We have our keyboard. This is the mouse and key that I was saying that we use. The mouse over here. Then we have our our cable jungle down here. We got our stream PC, the gaming PC, and then we have our little note cards right here. The note cards are what we use when we get information from our VATSIM controllers. This is exactly what we write down, because I take notes. We run a strict program. Okay, I take notes, lots of notes. All right, and so we got all of this, and that's what we do here. Okay, that's what we do. Like I said, we take it serious. We're not here to jerk around. Okay. Love the LSU, bro. Thank you. You know, we worked there. I've been there. I went to school there. I've worked on the football team there. Hence the relationship to Ramos, CJ. The guys come in my chat every once in a while, you know, show some love and whatnot. So we got some letterhead, and that's what we use a lot. All right, so we are over speed. We'll try to slow it down to 280. We need to be between. See, now this says we're at Gurley, but this actually is telling me that we're at Link here. All right, so we're like, what are we? Okay, so we're actually at Link, which means that we are exceptionally high. So let's get down to 17. Okay. And I just want to make sure we say gear up, speed mode, heading mode. That's what we say. Do a loop? No. There's something ironic about sitting on reserve waiting to be called and passing the time watching someone do my job. But see, here's the thing. You get paid to watch me do this. I've made barely any dollars doing this today. This is for the love of the game right now. in a perfect world, I would have gotten myself together and become a pilot along